Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or if you guys are new here to my channel, my name is Alison. So if you guys are interested in beauty, fashion, lifestyle, and also foundation review, make sure you guys subscribe down below. You'll be seeing that a lot on my channel. Okay guys, so this is the foundation we are reviewing today, and you guys gonna see what's my thoughts on this foundation. So this is the IT Cosmetic Confidence in a Foundation. So I did personally purchase this on Sephora.com and it retails for $32. And this foundation, it does come in 48 shades, which is a really good shade range for a foundation. I really appreciate brands did that. So I got this in the shade 125 light beige cool tone, and I'm gonna go through the details on what this foundation claims to be. So on Sephora.com it says, this is a foundation with a velvet matte finish that provides a full yet weightless coverage and up to 24 hours of wear and hydration. Available in 48 shades. So this is a full coverage, matte finish, liquid formula. Skin type is for normal, dry combination, and oily skin. What else you need to know on this foundation is a long wearing, flawless looking velvet matte foundation gives you an all-day confidence every time you wear it. Available in 48 true to skin shades, this oil-free formula is full of skin-loving ingredients and provides up to 24 hours wear and hydration. It's perfect for all skin type. And I'm not gonna test this out for 24 hours. I'm not gonna wear foundation for this long. I don't think it's good for your skin. So I'm just gonna test this out for about 8 hours more, and I'll give you guys an update later on. But on the Sephora website, the rating is not that good. I mean, it's not that great because it's 3 out of 5 star, which I don't have high hopes on this foundation already, but we're gonna test it out and see how this works on my texture, acne prone, and oily skin. So okay, for my base, I'm gonna show you guys what I used quickly. So first of all, SPF, I used the Tatcha Silken Pore Perfecting Sunscreen SPF 35, and also I'm using this Fenty Beauty Pro Filter as a primer, and I mainly put it on the center of my face as a primer. And then this is something you guys know already. This is a Becca under eye brightener, and I put it to cancel out my dark circle before applying my foundation. So I got this shade in the 125 light beige cool tone, and I got this match from Ulta, but they don't have my shade, so I have to order it online. And this is what the bottle looks like itself. So the packaging on this IT Cosmetic is a flat glass frosty bottle, and it does come with a pump in it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and shake this up and put it on the back of my hand. So I want to say the texture is a little kind of like moussey texture. It's not liquidy at all. So hopefully this would matches my skin texture. And I'm not going in with a brush anymore on my foundation testing because I like to use a sponge to blend up my foundation nowadays, and I never use a brush. Or if I'm using a brush, is that because a foundation that is very light coverage and I want it to be more of a full coverage, that foundation that gives me. I feel like in like fall, winter time, I like to apply it with a sponge so you don't see much streak marks or dry skin flaking. First of all, it does feel a lot more kind of moussey texture when I blend it in. It's not as liquidy, it's not easy to blend in. You do have to like go in and work with it. So this is one side of my face with the foundation, and this is with the foundation. And I feel like the shade is a little lighter than what I expect. So I'm gonna finish the other side of my face and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what two pumps look like on my face, and I do feel like this foundation gives me a light to medium coverage, and I feel like the color is a little off even though I got it matched from Ulta. So I'm gonna see if it oxidized or after the makeup it will look a lot better. But right off the bat, I'm gonna zoom you guys in. And right off the bat, I have to say this foundation, it kind of emphasized my pores on the center of my nose and on my chin area where I got the most texture area. And it kind of emphasized my whiteheads, which I don't see it with my other foundation earlier. I realized I do need more time to blend this foundation into my skin because you do have to like work on it, and because it's not very liquidy kind of texture, that's why you have to like work into it and blend it very nicely. Okay guys, the makeup is now done, and I feel like the color difference is not huge difference between my neck and my face color, but it does look more cool pinky tone around my chin area still, but I feel like with full face makeup on, I can still get away with it. I'll see if it kind of match my face skin tone throughout the day, but now with the full face makeup on, and I did use a setting powder from Cover FX to set my face because I do have slightly oily skin during the end of winter time. So I used this in the light translucent perfect setting powder to set all over my face. And at the end of my makeup, I did use my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray to give it a nice mist. And I feel like after using this spray, it looks less cakeiness and the texture is not super emphasizing as beginning when I apply the foundation on. So I did apply this foundation at 1:20 p.m. today. So we're gonna see how this works through the day. Hopefully I can wear this at most 8 hours to test this foundation out for you guys. But this is what it looks like now. I feel like with the makeup on, it looks a lot better. Alright guys, now it's 4:11, so I'm back with a midday check-in. So this is what it looks like on my face close up, and I'm surprised this foundation, I don't know, is it just too hot today in the weather, but it does get me oily within 3 hours mark. So I'm not like super oily, but my natural oil definitely comes through. But with my more natural foundation, let's say if I'm using my L'Oreal Infallible, I don't get as oily that quick. I'm thinking it might be because it was more of a velvet matte finish. That's why my skin is a little dry underneath and it just produced more oil on the top layer. I could be wrong, but this is what I'm seeing right now. I see the foundation is getting a little oily quicker than my foundation that I have been using every day this month. I see texture on my nose area, even though I feel like with the oil combination, it does looks a lot better than what it is, but it does kick around my nose area. You can see it, the lines it forms around my nose area. You can see the foundation is like stuck in there. And the worst part is my chin area. It's breaking apart. This foundation is just breaking apart on the chin area and it shows like every single pore that I have on my chin. This is nasty. I hope you guys don't mind what it looks like if I give you guys a close-up. But other than that, on my cheek area, it looks nice. A very natural, kind of dewy, my skin, but better looking. I do like how it looks on my forehead and my chin area right now for the foundation, but I'm not liking how it stays on my skin, on my nose area, and on my chin area. Okay, usually for the foundation review, I won't do any touch-up, but because I have to film another video, and I'm just gonna blot my face with a blotting sheet on my forehead because you guys can tell it's very oily. So as I'm blotting my face, you guys can see the foundation, it kind of took off along with the oil. So I'll say if you happen to blot your face, expect some foundation would take off along with the blotting sheets. So now I'm gonna go in with a setting spray and then let it dry, and I'm gonna put on my Charlotte Tilbury medium 2 airbrush flawless finish powder, and this is the powder that I put it in my project pan video, and I feel like this area need to be fixed, so I'm just gonna powder it up on this area and all over my face so that it gives a more natural matte looking finish. Okay, you guys just saw what I did on my face. So I sprayed with the contour setting spray and then I did powder up with the Charlotte Tilbury powder, and afterwards I spray the contour setting spray again so that it makes the powder together, looks more flawless, natural finish, and hopefully this would last a little longer. But right now I'm not liking how this foundation it reacts on my face. So I'm gonna see you guys later at the end of the day and see how this is gonna turn out. Alright guys, I'm back for the final check-in. Now it's 8:50 p.m. and which means I've been wearing this foundation for 7-ish hours. So I'm gonna give you a final thoughts on this foundation. So right off the bat, if you looking into the far distance, my foundation looks alright. Okay, so I did turn down the light reflection on my camera, and you guys can see more into the real life how it looks like on my face with the foundation on. So during the check-in, I told you guys I spray a setting spray and also touch up a little and absorb all the oil that I have because I have the issue on the chin area and my nose area. And right now, it does the same. I have to say, after an hour that I did a touch up, it just appears the same on my face. Breaking apart on the chin area, breaking apart on the nose area, and everything else looks great actually. It's super bad looking if you look closely, which kind of gave me a goosebump. I don't know if I should close up you guys on this foundation. The middle section is the worst to look at it. My whitehead is showing obviously on the tip of my nose, and it's kickiness around my nose area. It forms a line, and some foundation wore off. It showing all my pores because I was oily maybe. And the worst part is the chin area, which break apart pretty bad. Even though on the side of my mouth, you guys can see it break apart. It forms a little dots, which is like my pores showing on the skin. So definitely, I don't feel confident using this foundation. I feel like it keeps breaking apart even though I touch up throughout the day. So I hope this review does help you guys out, or to those who has the same skin texture, skin type, or same skin color shade, does help you guys out to pick up this foundation to see if it's worth to try. Definitely, I don't feel confidence after wearing this foundation, even though I did touch up throughout the day. So this is a big no-no on me on this foundation. It doesn't work on my skin. So I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to like this video and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!